notes today. Okay. Take a look at them. Yeah, let's see the light everywhere. Yeah, so it looks like a light everywhere. You are in drum. Alright, if you want to support me, please go on Patreon. Alright, so yeah. The only alert that's going on is a red alert. That as you can see posted, we had maintenance today. So yeah, we got maintenance today. So yeah, as you can see the little class notes there. Apparently it's a ship fix, apparently. But after the event, yeah, the only thing that's going on is red alert. The only thing we got going on. Yeah. Why am I on space? So yeah, I am playing this ship. Now the main reason why I'm playing this ship, cause this ship does all these little sensors and rods and this, that, and all. So I'm playing this ship because as you saw in this last event, we picked up Agony Phaser Torpedo Assault Platform. So this ship basically does nothing but launch platforms and help you fight and all. So I'm flying this ship, and as you can see, I've got the whole entire setup and everything. So that's basically what I'm flying. Now let's take a look at our endeavors. Again, if you're in a clear on a crew stages, that's alright, destroy. Alright, throwing ship, that's archer system. Polaron, which one am I doing? Okay, I'm doing anti-proton. Alright, let's reload this. Ground. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, the only thing going on right now is the red alert going on. This is coming soon, so yeah, we'll be doing that. More than likely, this is gonna come just before. No, wait a minute, hold on. They added it. This is new. So yeah, they added it. This is gonna be a new event coming. That's gonna be interesting. That's a new event. As y'all know, I'm part of the Dean team. Yeah, like I said, somebody on October 25th is going to be running this computer on October 25th. So yeah, you got to watch somebody for 4 hours. But like I said, you got to stream from them on the 4 hours to 5 different platforms. And like I said, I'm part of the Dean team. So, as you can see, part of the Dean team, pretty much streaming everywhere. Let's see, anybody new? Again, if they don't have the heart, you're not following. So you're looking to ones that don't have hearts. No. So yep, I ain't flying this ship. Alright, oh good, we gotta kill Folian's god. That was easy. So yeah, we had to kill Folian shit, so that was easy. So yeah, we had to kill Folian shits. Yeah, Folian alert. Yeah, so we gotta get a Crowncock.
Welcome to Garden. The Zinkethi operating in multiple locations within the system. Command has identified 3 enemy operations within these areas. We need to regain control of each area. Review the briefings I have made for you to gain a better grasp of the challenges at hand.
Tug of war.
The Zinkethi are gathering asteroids with unstable isotopes for use in constructing protomatter, or as weapons. We need to keep them from towing the asteroids to their launch coils.
Continue briefing.
Defeat any active enemy units in the area, and keep the Zinkethi from pushing any more asteroids into the launch coils they've built. You will also want to send the asteroids on a collision course with the local sun to keep them out of Zinkethi hands.
Good luck.
The Zinkethi operating in multiple locations within the system. Command has identified 3 enemy operations within these areas. We need to regain control of each area. Review the briefings I have made for you to gain a better grasp of the challenges at hand.
King Deal briefing.
The Zinkethi have set up several data arrays to aid their operations. We need to occupy those areas and deny the Zinkethi access to the arrays and the data inside them.
Continue briefing.
Initially, you need to defeat the enemy forces near an array. After that, you need to take control of the area. If you are able to keep the Zinkethi from getting forces into the command area, you'll gain control over time. However, if they overwhelm you, they'll slowly take back control.
Continue briefing.
When you defeat enemy ships, there may be a short window of opportunity to steal computer data from them before they go critical. This data will help with capturing the array. If you gain control of 70% or more of the array when time runs out, you will have captured the array.
Good luck.
The Zinkethi operating in multiple locations within the system. Command has identified 3 enemy operations within these areas. We need to regain control of each area. Review the briefings I have made for you to gain a better grasp of the challenges at hand.
Blockade briefing.
The Zinkethi are attempting to transport protomatter bombs and other vital resources out of the system. We are setting up a warp field disruption blockade. We need to get that blockade fully activated in order to keep them from getting anything out of the system.
Continue briefing.
Some of our blockade arrays in the system have been taken offline by Zinkethi forces. You'll need to defeat enemy units occupying the area and enable the blockade arrays. Once you regain control of the arrays, the Zinkethi are bound to attack. Keep the enemy from disabling the arrays.
Continue briefing.
If you are able to keep at least one blockade array enabled until time runs out, you will have secured the area. Allied forces will then move in and hold the blockade in place.
Good luck.
The Zinkethi operating in
Yeah, so that's that. Let's take a look at how the net looks.
Fight off the incoming Zinkethi ships to keep control of the area.
So yeah, this shit does nothing but deploy platforms. So that was easy.
The blockade arrays are online. Keep them active to stop the Syfy from escaping. The Syfy are trying to disengage. Our forces are inbound to hold the area. Fight off the incoming Syfy ship. Move.
See things, you gotta push these out, but you gotta attack them, because they can get pushed back in. And then, once you start progressing, you have to attack them because they can get pushed back in. So when you start seeing progressing, okay, one dreadnought get completed, and that was the universal. That was the universal completed. Yep, and right there, as you can see, they can push it back in. Yeah, they got all three dreadnoughts.
Well done.
Yep, we got all three dreadnoughts. Alright, so let's go down to the Thera. Yeah. So we gotta do any proton damage and tachyon damage on the ground. So we'll do that down in the Thera. So yeah, here's just what the ship looks like. Main reason why I'm flying this ship is because of the last event that we had going on. That gave us the Aggie Taser Torpedo Assault Platform. Well, like I said, this ship does nothing but platforms. So, as you can see, I've pretty much got all the platforms installed and active. Just everything else and all. So, yep. So that's all this ship does. Launch platforms and, uses platforms. So, So that's pretty much what my layout looks like. Yeah, this is the T6X. I need to upgrade this to T6X2. See what this shit can do. Yeah, all this shit does is launch platforms. All this shit does. And after Star Wars Republic, yes, after playing yesterday, yes, Star Wars Republic has a Twitch drop that you gotta watch somebody to throw around. Did that and also later on I'm gonna show that off. It's a little mount, so you gotta watch somebody to 4 hours on Twitch. La 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 la. Alright, here we are, gonna look on the Theron. So yeah, you got just under a second to get that done. Yeah. Let's go squattons. We need to do Tecrion and Proton. Destructor, Platinum, and Tecrion. Yep, we gotta do 10,000 Tetrion damage. No, I don't want to remodulate. Yeah, like I said, we gotta do 10,000 Tetrion damage. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 10,000. And now we need to do anti-proton damage. So we need to do 20,000 anti-proton damage. nothing to us. So again, we need to do 20,000 anti-proton damage, 7,000. Oh, I'm full. Really? Renodulate. Oh, I hear somebody with a tonic gun. Go away. $12,000. Renodulate. $14,000. $17,000. $18,000. Again, we need to do 20,000 anti-proton damage. $19,000. And there, 20,000. So again, like I said, if you want to clean on the crew speeds up some. So yeah, on a clean recruit speeds it up some on a clean recruit, but yeah, as you can see, this is going to take a good couple of years to get this completed, because 750 used to be the old number, now it's 1,250 that you need to get to. So yeah, this is going to take a couple of years to complete. Alright, so like I said, yep, you got the red alert going on. That's pretty much the only event that's going on right now. As you can see, you got under a second to get this done, this, that, and all. After the event campaign, yep, that's new. So yeah, this just ended, this, that, and all, and that's where the assault taser platform comes from. But as you can see, yep, that's new. So I'm kind of wondering, and since they're showing a dinosaur, is this going to be a whole new event where we're fighting the big, huge ground dinosaur? I'm wondering. That's going to be interesting if it is. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and break, go get me some breakfast, this, that, and all. Yes, I'm part of the Dean team, this, and everything else. But yeah, when I come back, as you can see, yep, we've got a new Twitch drop, this, that, and all. So you gotta watch somebody for 4 hours to get it, this, that, and all. So yeah, I'm gonna go get me some breakfast. When I come back, we'll take a look at this now, this, that, and all. And I can do some more grinding in Star Wars. As for Dean, yep, October 25th, somebody's gonna be running this computer, this, that, and all. But you gotta watch somebody for 4 hours. You have to gotta do at least 4 hours training to 5 different platforms. Let's see if we can find anybody now. Again, like I said, if they don't have the heart, you're not following. You look at the ones that don't have hearts. Alright, go to that earlier. Alright, so it doesn't look like anybody. Wow, really? So, yep, like I said, October 25th, someone's going to be going in this theater. There's only 10 levels, so, like I said, if you're in 9th going to 10, yeah, there's only 10 levels that somebody's going to be going in this theater October 25th. So I'm going to break, go get me some practice, going to come back, we will tickets on Star Wars The Republic and do some more grinding, trying to unlock the Star Wars The Republic stuff. But I'm going to go get me some breakfast. So, here's our ending. Oh, okay, Ryan. Okay, I'm surprised you didn't recognize the T-Rex and STO. Oh, okay, so that's on my YouTube channel. Oopsie. Alright, so yeah, so Ryan, another winner, says, I'm surprised you didn't recognize the T-Rex and STO. It's the boss in the Dyson Sphere ground zone, and it's a boss in the den. It's a universal endeavor sometimes destroying. Yeah, that's correct, I recognized it. It was the universal you see once in a while, just everything else and all. So yeah, going back. So Ryan is another winner saying that yeah, this is the universal that you see once in a while, just everything else and all. And yeah. So like I said, that's going to be a new event and everything else and all. Now, I am kind of curious, since it's part of the event campaign, are we going to get some sort of ground equipment, I'm wondering? So, that's going to be interesting when it comes out. And again, like I said, yes, Critic Studios used to be the owner of Star Trek Online. Crap, not to get who bought it. Yes, I will. So, yep, like I said, we got patch notes today. Yeah, to give you thought out Star Trek. Yeah, to get who it is, who bought it out. Because like I said, Critic Studios used to be the owner of Star Trek. But I'm not seeing the name. Alright, I see a Critic Arc. yeah, that's right, the Embracer Grip. Yeah, that's who thought it out, the Embracer Grip. Who thought it out, that everything else. So yeah, they're the new owners of Star Trek Online. They're the new owners of Star Trek Online. Yeah, right there, that's the symbol you see when you're playing Star Trek. Ah, so they're located in Germany. I did not know that. I did not know that. Do, 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 do. So yeah, these are the people that thought out Star Trek Online, this everything else and all. Alright, well, like I said, I'm gonna go get me some lunch, this everything else and all. But yeah, kind of point out Ryan another winner. So yeah, as Ryan another one was saying, yeah, you usually get this as a universal once in a while. So I'm kind of wondering what kind of ground equipment it's going to be. If it's going to be a ground battle. So like I said, on the break, go get me some directors to everything else and all. Again, yeah, I'm flying this ship, mainly because the last event, you got this, that, and all. So this ship is nothing but a Platon launcher. It launches Platons after Platons after Platons. So I'm flying this ship, that, everything else, because that's a Platon, these are Platons. So I'm gonna go get me some breakfast. When I come back, we'll be taking a look at Star Wars and finishing Star Wars. And STO and Bean. Yeah, come up on the 3-hour mark. Alright, so let's do this again. Thank you, Ryan, another winner, pointing that out. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Alright, so here's our ending. I need food. So yes, I use Streamlabs to do my streaming. There's not really good to Streamlabs if you want to do what I do. Check out those other other links, that and all. Support, follow, and help me out if you can. Otherwise, I will be back in about an hour or so with Star Wars Tales of Republic, taking a look at the new mount that they've got available, and I'm finishing my bean grind. So, be back in about an hour. Yeah, see you later, Ryan, another winner, and thanks again to the intel. I'll be back in about an hour.